Hello, I'm Tim Krul. Welcome to Norwich City Central.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Lewis, Norwich City Central. Hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all enjoying life, guys. I hope you're all enjoying life. Norwich City have had a fantastic transfer window. We've recruited a lot of players, and it's been great, talking about all our new signings. But Norwich City have now got to deal with the departure of Jamal Lewis, and I'm sad to see Jamal Lewis go. A fantastic servant for the club, over 100 appearances, and epitomises what Daniel Farke and Stuart Webber are about. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. Norwich fans, what are your best moments and best memories of Jamal Lewis? And Newcastle fans, I'm almost inadvertently, I've just realised I'm almost repping a Newcastle top here with the black and white colours. Newcastle fans who are watching this, what do you make of the signing of Jamal Lewis and the situation with Newcastle Football Club at the moment? I've just realised I'm almost repping Newcastle colours here. But no, Jamal Lewis has left Norwich and has now joined Newcastle for a deal initially around 14-15 million pounds, with add-ons that could potentially rise to 20 million pounds. In this video, talking about Jamal Lewis's history, talking about his best memories and kind of evaluating him. So a lot of really good memories to talk about Jamal Lewis. And then going to be talking about kind of his future and where does he fit in at Newcastle. But yeah, I'd love for you guys to enjoy the video. I hope you guys enjoy the video. And if you are new, please consider subscribing to Norwich City Central. We're at 3,300 subscribers. Your support means the world. And looking forward to a fantastic season, hopefully, for Norwich City Football Club. But yeah, let's reflect on Jamal Lewis. Fantastic player for the club, and I said at the start of the video, he epitomises what Daniel Farke and Stuart Webber are about. The whole culture, and the reason why Norwich City are so successful financially is because we have these youngsters. We find these youngsters when they're young, 16, 17, 18, bed them into the youth academy, then bed them into the youth team, and now they're worth millions. Jamal Lewis, Max Aarons, Ben Godfrey, the next crop are probably going to be Bally Mumba, Josh Martin, Adam Eder. It's a fantastic model, and I think Jamal Lewis, £15 million, I think that's a fair price for Jamal Lewis, and I think it's good for both parties. Good for Jamal playing Premier League football, and it's a fair fee for both clubs. So yeah, I think it was a really good deal. And this is a Jamal Lewis, 100 appearances, a fantastic player for Norwich City Football Club. He came in, Norwich made his debut on the 21st of December 2017. That was a 2-1 loss at home to Brentford, and I remember this game quite well actually. Norwich City were terrible. Ivo Pinto was making mistake after mistake, and the famous Norwich City chant going around, "We should have gone Christmas shopping." It was a terrible moment in Daniel Farke's first season at the club, about midway through the season. But Jamal Lewis came in, put in a really good performance, and never really lost his place in that 2017-2018 season. And then one of my favourite moments, actually my favourite Jamal Lewis moment, happened a few games after. Do you remember Chelsea in the third round of the Cup? A really big game. Norwich City are losing, and in the 94th minute, Tim Closer swings a ball in, and Jamal Lewis's weakness is heading, gets on the end of it, and it goes off the post and in, and sends the Norwich fans absolutely crazy. That's one of the most crazy celebrations I've seen, and it reminds you why you love football. I mean, football's fine at the moment, but football's nothing without the fans, and those crazy celebrations with friends and with people you don't even know, hugging people you've never met. It was just absolutely crazy, and Jamal Lewis gave me a fantastic memory there. And it was a brilliant goal, and then he played really well in Daniel Farke's first season. Norwich City weren't great, but played really well. But his breakthrough season happened in Daniel Farke's second season, the 2018-2019 season. Jamal Lewis pretty much played every game. He rarely got injured. I think he made 42 appearances, no goals and a couple of assists. But Jamal Lewis was absolutely excellent. He got into the Championship Team of the Year and was without a doubt one of the top 5 youngsters in the division. Max Aarons actually a young player of the season. But yeah, it was Max Aarons, Jamal Lewis, then you'd probably say Max Aarons, Reece James, and then you'd probably say Jamal Lewis. He was excellent. And Jamal Lewis, he's an attacking fullback. He gets forward. He loves to attack. And in the modern day, fullbacks are required to attack, and he's probably better going forward than he is defensively. A really, really good option, and I love watching Jamal Lewis play in that season. Absolutely fantastic. And then in the 2019-2020 season, Norwich go up to the Premier League, and Jamal Lewis shows glimpses what he's all about, shows some good potential. One of my other favourite Jamal Lewis moments was that amazing goal against Leicester. Our goal of the season, definitely. Max Aarons swings in a ball, Jamal Lewis 25 yards out. What a goal from Jamal Lewis, honestly. Max Aaron swings it in, Jamal Lewis 25 yards out, the swerve right into the bottom right-hand corner, absolutely brilliant. And that was Norwich City's last game at Carrow Road before the virus, and what an absolute game that was. But then in that season, Jamal Lewis, I wouldn't say he had the best of seasons. He showed glimpses and really good promise, but defensively, I mean, the whole team were quite poor defensively. Did make a few mistakes. His defending headers and defending set pieces wasn't great and got caught out a lot. But that Norwich City backline were very young, and you know we were always going to concede a lot of goals. So whilst Jamal Lewis didn't necessarily have the best of seasons, he's definitely someone who I can see flourishing in a Norwich City shirt, and someone who I really admire and really like. Yeah. And then as well in that, I think he did lose a little bit of confidence in that Premier League season as well. Well, when normally you'd see him go forward and attack, he started cutting inside and not really knowing what to do with it, taking too many touches on the ball. But look, without doubt, Jamal Lewis is going to turn into an excellent player. He's a good player. I think he could turn into a real excellent player because he's got all the right qualities on and off the pitch. You know, off the pitch, he's a very humble man. Someone who, you know, on the pitch is very athletic. He's got thighs bigger than most people's future. His thighs are absolutely crazy, and a really good player. Yeah, in terms of where he's going to fit in at Newcastle, he's going to be a first team player, I'm sure, at Newcastle. And yeah, I can see him doing really well, as I said. In terms of his career, at the moment, you'd say Jamal Lewis is very athletic. He's an attacking fullback. And Norwich City fans have great memories of him. He made over 100 appearances. Probably better going forward than he is defensively. In the Championship, he's absolutely excellent. Struggled a little bit in the Premier League, but I think we all know that he's going to turn out to be a very good player and someone Newcastle fans will really like. So 15 million for him. Was that a good deal? I think it was a good deal for both parties, to be fair. I think Newcastle are getting a really good left back, someone who, with the right coaching, could be a regular and could be a fan favourite there. Honestly, he's that good. In terms of Norwich, we're losing him. It's very sad. And where do Norwich go from this? Well, under Stuart Webber and Daniel Farker, we say goodbye to the youngsters, but we bring the next ones in. If you look at our left back area, we've got Quintella, who we haven't seen him play before, but did very well in the league, and Sam McCallum as well, who he signed for a couple of million from Coventry, got Coventry promoted. Well, it was fantastic for Coventry in their League One winning season, and I'm sure he could come into Norwich and maybe even be the next Jamal Lewis. You know, yeah. I think Norwich City are in a good position. I think Newcastle are in a good position. I think they made some good transfers, and I do feel for Newcastle fans. You know, yeah, they made some good business with Ryan Fraser, Callum Wilson, Jamal Lewis, but they deserve more from their owners. And Mike Ashley probably thinks he's buying John Lewis and Wilson Sports and House of Fraser. That's how poor of a man he is. And that's a joke which I'm not sure too many Newcastle fans are gonna laugh at. But if you don't laugh, you'll cry with Newcastle. I wish Newcastle the best of luck. Norwich City fans are gonna wish Jamal Lewis all the best as he departs to Newcastle. I'd love to hear your thoughts on Jamal Lewis. Newcastle fans, what do you make of Lewis? And Norwich fans, what are your favourite moments of Jamal Lewis? And how do you think Norwich City are going to line up this season without him? Thanks for watching the video. I do hope you do enjoy it. If you are new, please consider subscribing and do like the video as well. And leave a comment down below and we get talking about Jamal Lewis. My favourite moment is that header against Chelsea. What's yours? Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Norwich City Central if you're new, and I'll see you later.